For so many years, iRobot have been creating and innovating, inventing solutions to make life a little bit easier. Hired by and contracted to the United States military, they've been creating military robots as well that do amazing things. For our homes, they've been creating the Roomba. I know you've seen this before, I know you recognize it. After so many years, iRobot has become a mainstay in American households. A genius machine that cleans better, vacuums better than we ever could. It knows where it's going and it knows where it's been. It senses the dirt. It knows to go under the sofa, under the bed, and it can get under there because of its low profile. Folks, we've had a wonderful day thanks to the amazing iRobot team for extending a deal that is unbeatable. The lowest price anywhere in the United States of America, down from $329 to $229. This is for the 671, so it's a higher grade iRobot. You can schedule this. You can connect this with the app on your phone or your tablet. You can press the button here and it will go, or you press the button on the actual unit itself and it will go. It's brilliant. Patented technology that cleans up better than you would ever imagine. We spoke to a lovely lady called Siglinda in our first hour, our first presentation. There's so many testimonials that come through and wonderful warm words. Siglinda was 88. She's had hers for over 5 years and she has one, recommended it to her whole family. I'm so thrilled that Leah, we get to do this one last time. Leah, we're in your house right now, so we get to see iRobot moving. Just for everybody who's tuning in, we have 14 minutes left. There are 400 remaining, over 5,200 sold today. Leah, it's an amazing value, but even better than that, it's an amazing product.
It really is, making 60 decisions a second. And thank you so much for allowing me to share my home, our home, with you as well. So whether you are in the spot cleaning mode, whether you are letting it chart the course around your room, it has 40 different behaviors, whether you call it Ronnie. We have one called Robbie, the robot. We also have one called Rosie, the robot. So a little alliteration going on here. Little Dallas is curious about it as well. What's amazing is it's going to do the job for you, but it's also going to do the job better. As a matter of fact, as it's been running throughout the day here, I want to show you just how much it's picked up. Because it picks up the dirt that you do see, but it also picks up the dirt that you don't see, right down to that particle level. So you can see the little sand that it has picked up. You can see all of the larger particles as well. And as it goes to work for you, it does it in a way that is seamless. So all you do is touch one button, or remember, you can use the app as well. I'm going to put the little cartridge right into the back, and now I'll put it right in the center of that dirt, and we'll do the little spot clean and let it go on its mission. And the beauty is you can grab your pets or your kids and you can go and watch television, enjoy HSN, because it can do the work without you having to do a thing. And remember, you can also use it with the app. So with the app, you are able to either touch a button or you can even set the scheduler, because this one has Wi-Fi. So what's great about it is that you can choose to set the scheduler, you can choose to send it home, or in this case, resume the job that it's doing. The beauty of it is it's moving right onto that hardwood surface. It's going right onto that carpet, and it's doing it on its own, making 60 decisions a second with 40 different behaviors. It knows where it's been, where it's going, where it needs to go next. So it covers every little inch of your floor surface, from the small little corners right into the middle of the room. And it does it seamlessly. And it does it without you having to do anything. So imagine having 90 minutes of your day back while the floor is being vacuumed, while all of those particles are being picked up. The beauty is it literally does the job, and so many times it does the job better. It's finishing up the spot cleaning. It's telling us it's done. I love that little music to my ears as it's finished there. And now I'm just going to put it on its regular clean mode. So that was in the spot mode, staying in one circular pattern, cleaning up, a little mess that was right there. But as it's now reading the room, it's making its own chart. So again, it will move. You might think it's a random pattern, but you have to remember, this is technology that is literally a robot. It's a vacuum cleaner, but it is a robot first and foremost. So it's deciding that it wants to go over and vacuum over here in the dining room. So we'll just move along with it. It is noticing the rug here, going along and doing a little follow. coming right onto the surface here. At this point, it's reading where it wants to go. And now it's decided it's going to go clean the living room next. Now, don't worry, it'll come back to the dining room when it wants to, and we don't have to worry about that because the beauty is it will do it on its own schedule when it feels like it, going right onto the shag rug, but also going onto the carpet that we looked at earlier, working its way around. And notice how seamless it is and how quiet it is as well. What's great is here, it's going right onto our little coffee table, but it says, you know what, I don't really need to stay in there. I'm going to get right out of there. So it has that soft touch technology as it's moving around your room, deciding where it wants to go. I'm going to send it back over here just by kind of blocking its path. And we'll send it back over into the living room. Normally, you just let it be on its own, right? But we have a huge open floor plan. So what happens is the robot says, I'm going to clean all of it, reading that room and making that map and making its own decisions for where it wants to go.
I love that Dallas is running around as well. This is just wonderful, wonderful. Folks, we have less than 9 minutes left. It's the last presentation of our today's special. We are very limited quantity, but a couple hundred available now. There is no extended delivery or advanced orders. I would love to send one to you. You can find iRobot in all the big stores in America, but this is an extended offer in terms of it being an upgraded machine. It's more powerful than it's ever been before. It's more intelligent than it's ever been before. We're saving $100 off. If you are fed up and tired of getting the big vacuum out and unwrapping the cord, plug it in, unplugging it into the next room, on and on and on. If you've got arthritis or you're just not as mobile as you used to be. You know, we talk about having dishwashers now and washing machines and microwaves. Why haven't all of us thought about upgrading to a robot vacuum? It really does work, and you'll hear that in the voices, in the enthusiasm and the passion from customers that will call in and talk about it. Just like we had last hour with Siglinda. Remember, it doesn't matter. Your carpets, your tile, your hardwood, your laminate, all the different surfaces that you may have is going to work for you. Not forgetting as well, it's not an issue if it's going to be upstairs. I mean, look, here is, for example, you know, this is a drop at the side. There's nothing protecting it, right? Also, cords and cables. He's not going to get trapped in there. I can't coax him in. But look, as he approaches the end, he's not going to fall off because he knows that there's a drop there. Now, one of the things I just want to quickly show you real fast over here that we're going to do before it sells out, we're including an additional bonus, if you will. Normally, the robot is $270, but today we're including the barrier. Now, what's the barrier? This is the virtual wall that shoots out a beam and will restrict the iRobot to only go in a certain area. That's normally $60. We're including it today at no extra cost. Of course, there's your docking station. It automatically goes back to the docking station. It knows when to go to the docking station. You can use these with some of your digital assistants like Alexa, for example. Can you use it on rugs? Yes. On carpet? Yes. On hard floors? Yes. We have a lot of people that wonder, is it as good for pet owners as a regular vacuum is? Absolutely, and then some. I mean, Leah, at this stage, we've all heard about or seen on TV, on funny videos. We all know about iRobot Roomba. They are the originators. In fact, a lot of people don't know that they launched with HSN many, many years ago, which is why we have the best offers of the year. This offer, which is coming to an end right now, is the best offer, Leah, we've ever had.
Ever. And I've been I have to say, I'm grateful for the privilege to be presenting these iRobot products to you for over the last 10 years. And having seen the evolution, having seen how the technology has gotten better and better and better, and now to have the Wi-Fi capability as well, and that virtual wall that keeps it from going near the pet food. What you have is something that I think our pet loves it, certainly, or sometimes just has no interest in it. What's great is that you now have the technology that can do the work and do the work better. If you own an older iRobot and you want to upgrade, this is going to be a terrific time to make that upgrade. If you want to be able to see just how much it's going to do in your home, when you get it home and you experience it for the very first time, you're probably going to be watching it in wonder, as so many people have been doing today. But then you're gonna realize, oh my gosh, I just got an hour of my day back. I just got an hour and a half that I didn't have to spend vacuuming. And when you walk into the house and it has this clean smell and it has the carpet lines and there's no dust on the floor, when you open up the windows during the day and you don't have to worry about, the little particles that are on the floor, that's the beauty of owning the iRobot, because it really delivers on that promise. And it just moved over here into the dining room. So you'll notice you don't have to move the legs of the chairs. You don't have to move and pull the chairs out. It's going to work on its own pattern as it determines the dust and the dirt and where it wants to go. As it moves over here into our little island area, it's going to go right around. Just notice the chair over here. So it's choosing where it wants to go. I'm just going to direct it back over into the other direction. So I want to tell you some things, because I know we're on a short time when it comes to this presentation. I want you to notice here at the edge, that's a 4-inch, and that's pretty much standard when it comes to the toe kick underneath your cupboard. So it's going to get all those tiny little bits and particles from underneath there, because it's only 3 inches in the height. And it's only about 13 inches in the diameter. So it is about the size of a dinner plate. And it weighs less than 8 pounds, which is less than a gallon of milk. So it's really simple and easy to navigate. Now, when it's done with its job, it's going to go home and it's going to recharge itself on the dot. That takes about an hour. And after it recharges for an hour, it has an hour and a half of power to go and attack the dust and the dirt in your home. Notice again, as it's moving underneath the cabinets seamlessly. Did you see how it slowed down? It has this soft touch technology. So as it starts to notice something, and it almost has human-like behaviors, it starts to notice something that's in its path, it will slow down so it doesn't bump into it. It has that soft touch bumper. And then it decides, okay, we're going to slow down and move them in the other direction. We have this little soft pad in front of the sink. No problem. It goes right over it. So whether it's a throw rug, whether it's tile, whether it's hardwood, whether it's linoleum, whether it's a high pile rug, you saw our shag rug in the living room, it's going to do that work for you. Now it's noticing. Did you see that oscillating movement where it stayed right there in that area? It noticed the dirt that was there, and it went to work and stayed there until that area was clean. Doing it again right there in the corner as well. It's that side spinning brush that's delivering that technology to you so that it whisks everything into those counter rotating brushes, pulls the dirt to the back of the bin, and gives you even more suction power than before with the Aero Force. I love watching it. It's amazing. It's literally like entertainment in your home as you're watching it go to work.
Well, Leah, we have about 150 to 200 left before it's completely sold out, folks. The price will go back up at midnight. If there's even one remaining, we cannot recommend it enough. It's a wonderful product. You honestly can put your feet up, your legs up, and just, relax. It's going to do all the work for you, which is the joy of iRobot. As you're at home right now and everybody's at home and there's more mess, this is going to get that job done. So you can spend more time helping the kids with the homeschooling, or maybe work, or maybe just connecting, having family time. One thing I know for certain is iRobot will, there you go, iRobot will change your life, because you will never have to do the vacuuming again. Leah, I want to thank you and the entire iRobot team for doing this for us today. Stay safe, healthy, and well, and we'll see you real soon.
Thank you so much, Adam. Big thanks to Darren being our cameraman today as well, my hubby. And again, enjoy your iRobot, and thank you so much for welcoming us into your home.
Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your home. Thanks to Darren, of course, who was on cameras there. This is the time to strike. You gotta get one. You gotta get one. Remember, you've got 90 days as well. I don't think I've ever been able to say that before. Because of the situation, they've extended the return policy by 90 days. So you really have an opportunity to give this a go comfortably, affordably. Of course, with a flex pay, it's just $38 and change. So $38.33 to get this home to you wherever you are. Even when we're allowed to go back out again, you could be at the restaurant or at your friend's house. You think, oh my gosh, I need to vacuum the floor. I've got company coming over tonight. You press a button on your phone or a tablet and it will start cleaning for you. You can set a schedule if you so desire. It will clean every single day and it knows where it's going, where it's been, so it will absolutely get to work to make sure your home is spick and span. It works like a dream, and truly, There's a lot of companies that have imitated, obviously, the iRobot product over the years. They are the originators, the founders of this amazing technology that is so award-winning. This is the new design that has that 3-stage system patented. It gets up more